Okie dokie. Aloha. On to the wonderful subject of castration. Okay. Similar with tail docking and a lot of these other procedures such as disbudding, okay? We want to do this while the animals are young. Even more pronounced is the age effect on castration than it is on tail docking, okay? With older animals, not only are we going to have a lot more of a fight, okay, but we're going to have a significant more higher amount of trauma, physical and psychological, on the animal. Okay, we want to do this while they're as fresh as possible, still perceiving the new world that they found themselves in. Okay, many people banned small ruminants. Similar to tail docking, I prefer surgical methods because it's done once it's done. Once you're done, son. So we'll talk about it. Here we go. So surgical means different than, for instance, swine. Okay, for swine, we generally have them on their back. Okay, and we palpate the scrotum right as it's pressed against their essentially body cavity. Make either one or two slices for either both or the individual testicles. Pull them out. Okay. Similar but different with small ruminants and cattle, essentially. So with our small ruminants, right, we're going to make sure that both testicles are in the scrotum. Okay, and then we're going to cut off the bottom of the scrotum to then expose the testicles, okay? So, once we cut off the bottom third, okay, after we made sure that both testicles are out, also two ways. Many just pull and have the epididymitis tubes break at their natural biological points. Many also cut. With pigs, we're going to want to make sure that we're always, with swine, we're generally going to pull because they break at a really nice place from their biological conformity. Okay. With goat and sheep, sometimes that's not the case as well, and a cutting is fine as long as we pull down, fairly extend the two testicles outside of the cut scrotum, okay, and actually push up the scrotum, right, and reveal more of the connected tissues, and then cut up as high as possible. Okay. And so that was surgical. Now we're on to elastic. So elastic bands is the same as, if any of y'all are familiar with that, with cattle castration. Because of the physiology of the scrotum and the testicles, it's physically possible, right? We want to yet again make sure that both testicles are in the scrotum, and then formulate get our bander right, properly situated at the high up the base of the scrotum, close to the body. Apply the band, release the bander, and then they carry on about their ways. Greater chance for tetanus and infection, because it's a slow chronic wound. Okay, cuts off circulation, and eventually the scrotum it'll just fall off somewhere in the field there. Just like tail docking with bands, for me, I feel like you're out there having to look at the field now and check which ones have fallen off effectively, which ones have gotten infections, if there are, and it, surgical castration might seem a little brutish, okay, next to something like this, but I could guarantee that this doesn't feel good either, and it takes 2 weeks. With a surgical castration, we are generally talking about 9 seconds per 12 seconds per animal. Okay, start to finish. Very quick. It's very quick. Pull, cut, pull, push, pull, cut. Done. Spray. Done. Right. So if tetanus is a problem, then we have penicillin tetanus antitoxin that is available. And let's call that castration segment. Mahalo.